Sodom and Gomorrah are nothing compared to what is happening today. Have the Creator's criteria changed? Why doesn't he then punish those who commit such things? As the end is near, he left the final sentence and punishment for the end. Thanks to internet, today it's easy to make a man immoral, because I've managed to present immorality as normal, since the majority of mankind behaves in that manner. However, I want people to be humiliated as much as possible. I want them to become senseless animals. I commercialized the worst kinds of immorality and made a whole industry out of it. I used the most powerful media, television and newspaper, and in the recent years, the internet as well. This is the simplest way to reach every home, even Christian ones. By using the human need to identify with those that inspire them, I was able to achieve a lot with pornography. When they watch it, people want to commit adultery. Fortunately, to the Creator, the mere thought of lust and adultery is equally disgusting as the physical adultery. This way, I easily separate them from the Creator's protection. I've managed to convince people that pornography can help them with their marriage. Poor creatures, they think that marriage is based only on sex, and if they enjoy it, they'll enjoy everything else. Since I personally devise scenes that I use to inspire people to make pornography, I make sure that they are as humiliating as possible. Seeing this, people try to imitate what they saw. I succeeded whether the person watching this just thinks about it, or if he tries to recreate what he saw. When they do this, people do not realize how far they go from the Creator. They grant me the right to make them my slaves forever. Their main life goal will be to satisfy their lust. On the other hand, if I don't make them recreate what they saw, I start suggesting them they are being deprived of full happiness, that other married couples are far happier, thus kindling dissatisfaction in marriage, which leads to discord and separation. Pornography, of course, can be used against those who aren't married yet. Those who can't fulfill their lustful goals, which I imposed on them, may sometimes even use the force to achieve them, even if that means killing someone. Lust is a very strong bond that keeps people close to me. Movies, magazines, and similar content is the best way to move boundaries of this kind of pleasure further and further, deeper and deeper, to see how much I was able to humiliate you. I'll write down a sentence that you will not be able to understand, even with the help of every dictionary in the world. Sexual intercourse is the pinnacle of true love. See? You have no idea what that really means. Of course, you understand every word, the same you understand the phrase appendix surgery, but you just don't know how to do that. How could something like that satisfy you when your mind is corrupted with all that you've seen? Group, violent, or unnatural sexual intercourse, role-playing, bondage, whipping, slaves and dominoes, homosexual intercourse, sexual intercourse with animals and hundreds of other perversions. You want that, not the normal things. They are boring to you. With this, I was able to completely separate the sexual act from love. I convince people that love is something I want them to believe. They enjoy satisfying their basic instinct, making love. As you can see, one of the greatest honors the Creator gave to man, to participate with him in creation of new life, was turned into an act that ruins him. Immorality, my greatest creation, was developed so carefully that no one can be beyond its reach. Whether it's adultery, an act that destroys family and causes pain, brings suffer and disgrace to the family, or fornication, you're all my slaves. And because of that, all of you are way beyond the Creator's reach. By bringing one into such state of immorality, I can destroy him physically, apart from the spiritual damage I inflict. Tell me, have you ever heard that someone who obeyed Creator's moral principles had syphilis? Or gonorrhea, AIDS? Although the Creator forbade me from destroying man directly, I managed to do the same thing indirectly. Moreover, this is a way that gives me even more pleasure, because I convince man to destroy himself. Isn't this perfect? Or what? Yes, you'd probably be amazed by my perfection if you weren't a part of it. A poor creature deeply trapped in my net. You now realized that the state in which you are, your bad and vacuous marriage, the lack of genuine love, exalted ego, lust, perversion, and your general moral depravity are the result of my careful work. I did that, but you're the one responsible before the Creator. You had a choice, yet you chose me. You accepted everything, every prejudice about what's good, what is beautiful, and produces satisfaction. However, sexual immorality isn't the only area in which I seduced you. I have even more surprise for you.